back at the S.H.I.T.S podcast. We're either shooting the shit, starting some shit,
picking up where the shit left off.
Yo, I'm your host, Monsoon Sarah, the coolest cat you heard thus far.
Yeah, check it out. I'm Bubba Ball, one of the dreads you cannot catch at the mall unless it's an outlet mall where the deals live.
Yeah, and our very special guest of the podcast this week, phenomenal host, radio personality, just all around talented, young, phenomenal woman. Y'all make some noise and give it up for Nick Nack, y'all. Yeah. Hold on. Miss Nick Nack, how you feel?
I feel so good. I'm so excited to be here.
All right, we're glad that you're here. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yo, so before we go any further, I got to give some shouts out to some supporters and people that's doing some big things and helping us out a lot. Yo, shout out to Florent Radio. Y'all can catch us on Florent Radio, www.florentradio.com every Monday, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Also, y'all make sure y'all tune in with the Right Brain Collective. It is a collective of community of creators, artists, producers. Man, anything that has to do with being creative, these individuals are on it, so y'all make sure y'all get in tune with them. It's the Right Brain Collective. Also, y'all make sure y'all get in tune with Ever Evolve Studios. They're doing big shit in the city. They just did the Eyes on the Prize last night at Magoo's. And I do want to hear about that.
Off the chain.
And then also, y'all make sure y'all tune in with the S.H.I.T.S podcast at www.theshitspodcast.com. Yeah. So, Nick Nack, so on the show, on the podcast, what we like to do is we like to do a check-in. And since you are the phenomenal guest this week, how your week been?
My week has been as it should have been. I mean, I feel like
what you thought?
Right, like
what you think it should have been?
I feel like, you know, that conversation that we had walking in here, like, you're where you're supposed to be. You know, and like,
hold on.
Okay.
Come on, there you go. Okay, so for those of you who were not there for that conversation, please kind of elaborate on that.
So as we were entering this fabulous studio, we were discussing how everything kind of happens for a reason and you're where you're supposed to be. And so you really don't need to stress about it because everything's going to work out. You're going to get over that breakup. You're going to get a better job, etc. You know?
Facts.
So...
That is true. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Bubba Ball, man, how was your week, bro?
Man, week been pretty good right now. Still staying productive. You know, just, man, writing things down. Always remember, write things down. Keep it in front of you so you stay focused on that. And
unless it's your password.
No.
You don't want to write that down.
No. Oh, catch these dice, y'all. So I hit you with 5 one more, that was 4.
That was 6.
Water hose busted. My water hose busted on the car. So as I pull up in front of the crib last night, car started smoking. I shut it off. It was wonderful. I made it home. I was happy as hell, y'all. So I wake up this morning, 9 o'clock. All right, walk the dog. Got to change the water hose. Go change the water hose. Go to AutoZone. Forget the clamps. I'm riding my bike. I got some great exercise today. Got to see the neighborhood.
I love it because you really appreciate the small things.
Listen, y'all
you really appreciate the small things.
You don't understand what a bike ride through your neighborhood will do. I saw some
depends on what neighborhood it is.
Yeah, I saw some new people that moved in. I saw a few undesirables that I didn't know.
Did you speak to the neighbors who moved in?
I wave at everybody. I'm riding. I'm riding on my bike. And I'm riding. So I'm riding like I'm driving. You know how you ride through, you know, you just throw the hand up.
On your Mr. Rogers
I'm on my bike, bro. Zooming, like, you know, giving people the thumbs up. I'm older now. So the crazy thing was, I got such a kick out of messing with the old people.
Wait, what makes them old, bro?
I love elderly people. Elderly people are not to be played with. They are out on their property every day doing nothing, but they out there.
They doing what they're supposed to do.
They out there. They
doing what they're supposed to do.
They let you know, man. And it's so funny and cool how in every neighborhood, you just got those neighbors that's just gonna be out in their front yard, just standing around.
Because they earned that. Like, they worked all their lives. And
and they deserve that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
They really relishing the fruits.
Bro, they deserve. They feel like I deserve the shit, dude. My neighbor, he sits on his front porch, and I guarantee, man, this dude can tell you everything that's going on. He can tell you where you can find a good mechanic. He could tell you what they giving away at Food for Less. He could tell you when they giving away school supplies, who giving away free haircuts, who just got robbed, all that shit. And I'm sitting there thinking like, how the fuck you know you've been on the porch the whole fucking time?
Citizens app.
You know what I'm saying?
His Citizens app.
Man, shout out to everybody got the Ring app too, because you know, anytime something happens, somebody telling you.
Here's the kicker though, not to get off the point. I told my son, I said, listen, I'm not gonna be able to take the youngest to school, so pick that slack up for me and take him. You know what I mean? So he's like, all right, cool, I got you. Do you know nobody went to school? And it wasn't because he didn't do his job. He say they wasn't up.
Shout out to the truant officer.
I didn't call and wake them up and be like, yo, y'all, let's go, let's shake.
I'm just saying.
They wasn't going to school no way. Because he was like, I say, did you tell them let's go to school? He's like, yeah, man. They
Did the school call you?
Break. No, they ain't call me.
Yo, when radio gets real.
I'm just saying, but the school got to, like, isn't the school supposed to call you when your kids don't go to school?
Bro, here's the deal. My youngest three kids swindled my oldest son to stay home because they was tired. And you know what I mean? Like, I said, how y'all deserve a break, a day off? Like, if school just started.
Hey, bro, let me tell you something.
I don't know. They were stressed out.
And I don't know if, I guess I got mixed feelings about it. But when my kids' school, bro, if they don't go to school, we get a call immediately. Immediately.
Yeah.
Not
immediately. CPS. And but here's the thing though. They don't call like it's a general, to me, it feels like it's not a call like it's a general concern. It's a call like, why the fuck y'all slacking at your house? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know your kids not in school today. Personal. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, why your kids not in school today? Like, damn, motherfucker, you sick. You know? Like, shit.
We all sick. Like,
damn.
I was just like, wow, y'all really starting off the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they be on it, bro.
They be on it. I said, now listen, you got to understand. If you think you can, you know, pick and choose when you can go to school. Yeah. Do you want to go to school? Yes or no? Tell me. Don't go. Come to work with me. That's probably come to work with me. I guarantee in a week his ass will be running back to school. My daughter will be running back to school. Yeah, come to work with me. You want to be an entrepreneur? You want to be a boss? Yeah. Come to work with me. Let's go.
I have a question. Yeah. So my son's 11 years old, and I told him books before bros and bros before hoes. Is he too young for me to have said that to him?
Wait.
Perfect age, perfect time, salute.
It was the last.
Get some gap on that.
Yeah. It was the last part. It was the last one. Okay, I'm trying to see if I mean, that's pretty progressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely think books before bros. Yeah. Bros before hoes. Like, damn. You know? That's crazy. That's good advice, though. Hey, man. Get that shit on a t-shirt.
For you to be a mom, giving him that advice, I really think that's admirable.
But, you know, I feel like I've been put in that point where I have to be, like, kind of play both roles, even though, like, you know, I am mom.
You can play both roles, but you got to understand a little more.
What I can.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
To
you have
my utmost ability. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because nobody's picking up that slack for me, so.
So, I guess it makes me ask the question, what do you, as a mom, where do you find the balance between hip and traditional?
Well, you know, my dad used to always just break it down black and white, you know?
Okay.
It was like, these little boys want to have sex with you. They want to sleep with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How they go about it, it's probably going to be in a different way. But that's all of their goal, to sleep with you. So, like, don't pay them no mind. Like, don't do nothing with them if they can't do what I can do for you. That was always my dad's motto.
So you have a son, right?
I have a son.
Do you tell your son the same thing?
I do not tell my son the same thing. I do not. No.
Hey, yo.
But
Go ahead. Say it again.
I mean, I have showed him all the STD pictures. Like, hey, you know, this
you're taking the Bible approach. She's taking the Bible approach to it. Yeah. This is what happens when you have sex. Jesus said do not have sex or, you know, you fall off. Thanks, Mom. Hey, yo, we're going to take a break real quick and we come right back. Hey, yo, shout out to all the parents out there that really scared the shit out their kids with the Bible.
Torture their babies.
They're still in church. It's the Shits Podcast, y'all. It's the
STD pictures.
All right, and what is it? it's all about the shits. Either you the shit or you not. And when you the shit, you got the ism. You got the realism, whatever other words you want to use, and you put ism on it, you the shit of that.
All right. We are back at the S.H.I.T.S podcast. Hey, yo, and we are here kicking it with the phenomenal knick-knack of the Knick-Knack Talk Show. And we're going to get into that. Yeah, y'all are not tuned into the S.H.I.T.S podcast.
Yeah.
So, Miss Knick-Knack, let me ask you this question, my first question.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Lake County, Illinois.
Damn, where is that?
That is at the top of Illinois. So I'm 15 minutes away from the border of Wisconsin.
Okay.
About a 4-hour drive.
But when I'm traveling and I'm out being cute, you know, and I'm meeting strangers and they're like, where are you from? I'll be like, Chicago.
I was about to say that.
We all know I'm not from Chicago.
Hey, yo, shout out to all them motherfuckers from Lansing and South Holland that still say you from Chicago. It's all good.
Right. You know, you just gotta like simplify it for them. So.
From AOC. You know?
Yeah.
We all do it. Hey, man, look, anytime a motherfucker go out of town that's from, I'm just going to say Illinois.
Yeah. Yeah.
First thing, somebody asks you where you from, you're not saying Lansing.
Nah.
You're not saying Lake County.
Nah.
I'm not saying Dalton. We say I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, if it's 5-10 minutes away, motherfucker, I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
If that's where I grew up at, that's where I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
No, especially if you grew up in Chicago.
Yeah.
Now, don't be one of the people who've never grown up in Chicago and somebody asks you where your favorite heroes at, and you like,
Right.
142nd and Cottage.
You like it's on the west side.
Bro, that's
Nigga, you
Dalton.
lying.
Nah, it's Dalton.
Hold on, though. Slow down.
No, you got to name Chicago here.
Slow down, because South Holland got a really good heroes, bro.
I heard that, but they fell off, so you can't include them no more. Yeah, we
Nah,
heard.
okay.
We giving y'all real street news. I've heard that South Holland heroes fell off. So
It didn't fall off. It just take them another 30 minutes from when you call the order in for you to actually get your food.
Now I
That's
took
very good.
Shine Bay
It's
to
actually good.
Harold's on 87th and
State.
nope, right off of Vincennes Carpenter. And they swear that Harold's is off the chain right now, and the line was out the door. So yeah, 87.
Not
yeah.
y'all traveling all over for different heroes. I mean, there's other restaurants.
But see,
and
this
other,
is a city
you
thing.
know.
This is a city
It's a
thing.
Chicago
This is a
thing.
Chicago
Yeah.
thing. Different franchises, same name.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They cook the food different. So you got to know when this certain cook is on.
Depends on the
duty.
I
staff.
feel that's kind of like Hooters. Like, you know.
That is true.
Hit or
Yeah.
miss
That
with
is true.
Hooters,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell us about the Knick-Knack Show.
So the Knick-Knack Show was started in 2020.
Okay.
And it was right when everything was shutting down. And I started it on a live streaming app.
Okay.
And it's actually a dating app. So you can log into the Knick-Knack Show from Meet Me, POF, Scout, OK
Wow.
Cupid,
Damn.
like all of them.
Okay.
And it be popping too.
Yeah.
And
Let me ask you this question real quick.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be controversial.
oh,
I
I'm trouble
probably-
myself, so
I
it's
probably
all
am.
good.
Do you think that the pandemic was probably the best thing for creative motherfuckers?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I agree with you so much. Like the shutdown was one of the best opportunities for creative people.
Yes.
Like you
Yeah.
said, and if you didn't thrive in that, then you weren't really about that life.
Yeah,
you
you want no
didn't
shit.
really want it. You really didn't care about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You was just sitting around being scared. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Now,
Because you had all the time in the world. You had nothing but to feed into something.
Yeah.
And I hope it wasn't drama. And I hope it wasn't your ex. I hope it wasn't toxicity. Let's break the change. Let's
Yes.
grow. Let's put our friends on. Mm-hmm. All of that.
You had the. I felt like you had to tap. I felt like you had to tap into something for like people who were truly creative during the pandemic. I mean, technically, we're still in the fucking pandemic, but Lori Lightfoot kind of eased up off of us. But you had to tap into something.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I realized that there was a lot of podcasts that got started, radio shows that got started, a whole bunch of new rappers popped up. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of new Instagram influencers and shit like that. Some worked out well, some did not. But I think it was a good time for creative motherfuckers.
Well, actually, my 11-year-old who was 10 at the time was like, Mom, you should try streaming because you keep uploading these YouTube videos and they're not really hitting on nothing. Nobody's watching them. You should try streaming.
Yeah.
And he's a gamer, so he knows about Twitch and all that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm already on this dating app. I've had it on my phone for years. Let me just go live on here.
Right.
Makes sense.
And then boom.
That was smart.
Yeah.
That was smart. That was very smart. Have you always had a passion for media, or was this something before that?
No, I had no idea I was going to be in media. I had no idea I was going to host anything or that I was going to be talking to a lot of people. I had no idea. It just kind of happened.
You just fell into it.
Yeah, and I feel like that's how you know when things are meant for you, when they organically happen. Because, like, you never really find love when you're looking for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends on what church you go to. I'm just...
And the biggest freaks are in church, so, you know what I'm saying? I you know.
Crazy.
Shout out to the pastor. Shout out to the pastor and the deacon. But go ahead.
I'm just, you know, keeping it real. But, yeah, I mean, I just fell into it. I'm happy that it happened. Yeah. And I feel like my whole mission and purpose is to just give the good energy that I have to other people, because people will be needing that, even if they don't realize that they be needing it. And I feel like I'm so in tune with God now that I feel like I just want to spread that, because it's like less me, more him anyway. You know what I'm saying?
So
let me ask you something. What was the moment where you said, okay, I'm doing this? Like, what moment happened to make you realize, like, I'm comfortable in front of the camera, I'm not shy, or, you know what I mean? Like, everything was clicking, and you said, I can do this.
Well, honestly, I just started streaming, and, I mean, I was just talking to people, and, I mean, honestly, this sounds so crazy when I tell it to other people, but God came to me and told me I was supposed to do this.
That doesn't sound crazy at all.
And like, I was in my apartment alone. Like, my brothers are always good about taking my son. They help me out, you know, because I'm a single mom. And I was like, you know, God, like, I'm gonna live right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna smoke a little bit of weed, you know, like being funny, because God knows me, He know my heart, you know, so I just always be talking to Him.
You know my heart and my lungs.
You know? Relax, everybody, God know my heart.
He know my heart and my lungs. He know I can't smoke Reggie.
My cousin. You telling me God know your heart?
But yeah, when I said that, like, God, like, something fell down in my apartment, and to this day I still don't know what fell down. I couldn't find whatever had fell, but it was like a boom. And like, I was watching Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, and I don't know, like, I don't know, that's when I knew. But it's just a lot bigger than topics and stuff for me, though. Like, I'm really supposed to be like speaking about God, because God is so good, you know.
So with that being said, would you consider yourself a religious person or a spiritual person?
I would consider myself someone who has a good relationship with God. I don't really like labels and titles and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lion doesn't walk into the room and announce that they're a lion. You know they are.
Right. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like,
everybody start running. I'm just saying, it's a lion, goddammit.
What I mean is like, I don't know. I don't use titles. I just stay in tune with God, because that's how my life just keeps thriving, because I couldn't do it by myself.
Yeah. So
you know?
It's interesting that you say that, because to me, when I hear you say that, what I get from it is that seems like the most sincere example of faith. You see what I'm saying? Because it's something that you feel. It's like it wasn't something that you saw, because you even said you still haven't seen what the fuck fell in your house. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that you felt. You know, so I don't know. To me, I always kind of label that is more spiritual than religious. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like religion seems like it has to be something that's documented.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it says here in Proverbs.
Religion is ritual, though. Religion is boom, Bible study, boom, church, boom,
Bible study,
boom,
deacon meeting,
boom, prayer meeting, boom,
assistant deacons meeting.
Call 8 o'clock call in the morning, prayer warrior. Boom.
Take communion.
6 o'clock.
You know what I'm saying?
6 o'clock prayer. You know what I mean? It's routine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once your life falls into a routine, you can be counted upon.
Right.
You can be counted on. You see what I'm saying?
But I kind of feel like that's not necessary. Let me not get into that, because I didn't really go to church as much.
The weirdest thing I ever saw in church was somebody get up and put their finger up when they walk down. When they walk through, that was the weirdest thing I've ever. I used to always look at people like, "Why is your finger up?" When you just walking down the aisle, it's like,
you know.
I couldn't understand that. And this lady looked behind me, Miss Emma. Oh, bless her heart, rest in peace. She hit me. She said, "Leave that lady alone. I'm gonna tell you why she doing it."
Hey, yo, we gotta take a break real quick. We're coming right back. Hey, yo, shout out to all my motherfuckers who went to church and put their finger up and had a book on it, and now they think you to do the devil. Wow. It's the S.H.I.T.S podcast, y'all. It's the shits.
What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the American Dream, the American Nightmare, the Heartbreak Kid, Young Baka. And when I come to Chicago, I check in, I get on the radio with the S.H.I.T.S podcast. One more time, man. Give a big shout out to the S.H.I.T.S podcast. Young Baka Productions, man. Holla us. We out here.
We are back at the S.H.I.T.S podcast, and we are chilling with the phenomenal Nick Nack of the Nick Nack Talk Show. Also, the spiritual Nick Nack.
All right.
Still trying to figure out what fell in her crib. You know what I'm saying?
We finna get into this, man. So I gotta dive deep in.
Okay.
Now, you got I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna say 24 hours to live. Mm-hmm. What do you do? Give me 3 of your must-dos, 3 bucket list items that Nick Nack has to do. They don't have to include your son. This can be just you personally, or it can include your son. You know what I mean? You want to go to Disneyland, or you know what I mean? Just an example. But what's 3 things on your bucket
Don't go to Great America.
You gotta go.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I would set him up with a account for his college or whatever he wanted to do.
Okay.
And then I would ask God to forgive all of my sins.
For the weed.
You gonna break the list out like okay, God.
And then I would probably go sit on a beach with.
Which beach though? Now you gotta have. We gotta. I need a Punta Cana. You gotta sit in the black sand, white sand. Where
That's
you
about
going?
6:30 in
Maybe
Hayes,
like Barbados or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I thought we meant like here.
No. She talking about real sand. That's you can't put your feet in that.
What? You can't put your feet in that.
No,
You
6:30
put
in
your feet
Hayes.
in Hayes Beach. Rainbow Beach.
The Rainbow Beach. I go to Lake Michigan, like just on, you know.
North
Yeah, you put your feet in there and a condom will come out of you. You be like, whoa, what's this?
In the sand?
That's how you gonna do
In
Chicago,
Rainbow Beach.
really?
I guess they brought
In
sand.
Rainbow Beach.
I guess they brought sand to the beach for real. Hey, so who are some of your influences?
My biggest influence has been my dad so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
So he.
Shout out to Pops.
Yeah, shout out to him. He was like the realest one I've ever known.
Okay.
Now he passed away when I was 13, so I didn't get to have him for that long. But when he was here, he just instilled so much game into me.
I can
He
tell.
was always giving me the
That's
keys
what's
to the
up.
street. You know.
And you say you passed away when you was what age?
when I was 13. It was like a really critical part of my life.
Yeah.
So it was pretty wild how everything turned out. But I mean, I don't know. He did what he could in the time that he had with me.
How many
So
siblings you got?
I'm the baby of 9 kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You gamed up. Yeah.
if you had, if you really had, if you don't mind speaking on it, if
Okay.
you really had to say one specific thing that really changed in you after your pops passed, what would it be?
Something that really changed in me was my ability to really speak out and feel like I had a voice,
Okay.
because my mom and I weren't so close,
Yeah.
and we're still not to this day. And so I lost that because my dad would always be in the office, in the house, and he would be playing games, and he would be like, you know, spitting his shit to me, talking to me, telling me everything. And my mom was just kind of like, oh, you started your period, here's a pad. Okay. Don't ask me nothing. Like, if I catch you having sex, I'm gonna take your car. But it's not like, hey, like, boys are gonna say this, and but they're really, you know, you gotta break things down. You gotta have that relationship. You gotta teach that emotional intelligence. You gotta be present. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I kind of lost that when I lost my dad. So definitely, yeah.
The voice.
Yeah.
The voice came out. So, because it seems like from what I'm hearing is it's more of a connection between your dad than you and your mom.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But
Wow.
I think that things happen for a reason. I think maybe the dynamic of our relationship is like that because it's supposed to really mold me, and really it's supposed to be a challenge too, because I'm gonna have to deal with so many people in the world, you know.
Yeah.
So if I can't deal with that, then how am I gonna take on Twitter attacking me?
Yeah.
Because
Right.
you know what I'm saying. We do live.
Because you smoke weed.
Yeah. What a friend we have in Mary Jane.
What's some
And
of the,
Jesus.
I know my pops taught me a lot of things, and I just told somebody the other day how he was saying that.
Now he don't want to smoke it because he
No,
feels
I'm popping.
he feels
right?
feels
I'm
subconscious.
popping shit right now. But my
Okay,
pops told me that, you know, it's certain things in life that happen that you always remember when somebody told you about it. And everything that he used to say little crazy shit like, always go around the block once and speak to everybody twice. Whoa. And I never understood what he meant, but then I reflected back. And I'll be walking with my pops and people would see him coming like, Bubba, what up? Ooh, you got little Bubba, and then start talking to somebody else or doing something else. And then by the time he get to him, now they back talking to him again. Yeah. So you done said something to this person twice on the block once. Like they done basically saw you and spoke to you. Now they really finna holler at you as you walking past. I got my son, I gotta walk into school.
Yeah.
So it's just like, man, you cut your grass twice a week. You know what I mean? And people didn't understand that, all you gotta do is just cut your grass. Water your grass and cut your grass.
Right.
Your grass gonna grow.
Bro, I don't even cut my grass.
So,
twice a week?
That's what I was like, damn, twice?
It's 7 days. Now think about this. It's 7 days. So
I wish my edges grew that fast.
On your hair? Oh my God.
Like,
God damn.
What kind of pomade you using? Let's talk about some shit. Let the ladies know what's out there.
Hey, man. Hey, but you know what, though? The crazy shit about that comment is that somebody heard that and they was like, me too.
Right. Yeah.
Right. I feel the same way.
I'm struggling. They touching their edges right now.
That's crazy because somebody probably did do that. Like,
you helping somebody else.
They probably didn't want to say nothing. But
I
like,
was gonna say, let them know. Do they put some tea tree on their shit? What?
That's a struggle.
Jehovah oil.
That's a struggle.
J-O-J-O. Ain't that how you pronounce it? Yo-Yova.
What?
Yo-Yova?
So So with the relationship that you have with your pops and the relationship that you have with your mom, how do you find yourself taking all that and doing something different with your own child?
I feel like I just always try to keep it real with my son the way that my dad did with me, because I feel like it's just made me into someone who just has integrity, and I'm just honest, and you have to take me how I am. You know what I'm saying? Right. Not that I don't want to grow and that I'm not accountable when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because people act like they're going to die when they're wrong. I mean, just apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's hard for
it's getting real grim. This conversation is getting real grim.
They don't know how to apologize. They don't know how to say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was bogus. I was
okay.
wrong.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all said that, because this is my thought process on apologies.
Okay.
If someone ever has to tell you to apologize, it's fucking useless.
I don't want the apology then. I just want to tell you were bogus, and I'm pretty much done fucking with you because I didn't get an apology. Like, all you had to tell me was, bro, I was wrong.
Right.
That's it. Like, that's all I be wanting. I don't even want you to really say I apologize. Like, men, that's kind of like, I want my girl to tell me I apologize. You know what I mean? I want my wife to tell me I apologize. I don't want my homie to be like, hey, bro.
Why not?
No, hey, bro, I was wrong, man.
Why is it so big of a deal for her to say that she's sorry, though?
I want everybody to say they sorry.
Oh, okay.
Don't get it twisted. But I don't want my nigga to be like, hey, bro, I apologize.
Oh, you don't want...
That's a little sappy.
You don't want him to say
like,
apology.
Bro, I was wrong for that shit.
You want your wife...
We know. No, I'm just saying.
So you want your girl to actually say, I'm sorry.
However she say the shit, she got to apologize.
I don't mind apologizing. I would rather be happy than to be right. Like, if you're my person and I really choose you and I really mess with you like that, these niggas, no. But my man,
she said no.
You gotta apologize when you're wrong. That just shows growth, and that also shows you're a human.
Right.
Yeah.
If you think you wrong, if you think you right when you was dead fucking wrong, I'm really not finna fuck with you after that. I don't care. You know what I mean? So
because it's not a mistake. That's a character flaw.
Yeah,
at that
that's
point.
a character flaw.
Yeah. And for all the women out there, stop trying to make a dinner to apologize and just apologize. God damn it. Yeah. I mean, apologize then make the dinner, but
still want the dinner.
Right? Don't.
Why do the words matter so much anyway? Because I've had so many men tell me that they love me, and I know it was only because they wanted to smash. So your words don't mean anything. How? I would rather. What do you mean how?
How do you know it was just a smash?
Because how do you love me in 6 months and you've never smashed and
it's not possible?
weren't even really?
I'm just asking. Is it not possible?
So how do you love me after 2 weeks?
Okay, not saying that you can, not saying that you can't. I'm just asking you the simple question: is it not possible?
Because why do you even care to even mouth those words instead of just showing me? Where the energy at? Like, are you gonna show me? Why are you telling me this? Like, I'd rather see it.
So that could be that could be a 2-hour conversation, to be honest with you, because for one, how do you show someone that?
You show them by actually paying attention to what they like.
Can you do that within 2 weeks?
no, you can't really know a person and what they like in 2 weeks. You've met their representative and what they like.
So what about 6 months?
I mean, yeah, 6 months is a lot of time.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. So, you know what? Okay, we got to take a break real quick.
We coming back.
We come right back. Hey, yo, shout out to all the motherfuckers out there, man, that been telling people they love them as soon as they see them, man. They be lying and shit. And
Representative present. Representatives on duty.
It's the shoes.
Representative reporting, sir.
Jaja Smith, zevinheaven@gmail.com, zevinheaven at Instagram, zevinheaven Facebook, Jaja Smith Facebook, Jaja Smith 20 Instagram. I have the cupcakes that you need. I have the cupcakes that you want in all the flavors, any flavor that you can imagine. Chocolate chip cookies, any type of sweet treats. That's why it's Zevin Sweet Treats, y'all. Mobile, if you want to call me, area code 872-225-2680. That's 872-225-2680.
We are back.
For the rest of your life.
We are back at the Shits Podcast.
That hole.
And we are.
It's my glory hole.
Oh,
We
hell no.
we are.
Oh, hell no.
I don't know
That's
what's
not my glory hole.
This conversation went a whole nother. Okay. So the question is this.
Girl, I'm gonna baptize
One question is this. How long does it take for you to really, truly know if you love someone and for the person who is being told that a person loves them is if it's sincere?
I have such a love-hate relationship with these types of questions because these are so individualized. There is no one all be all. It depends
That
on
is true.
how much access they even give you. Some people don't be texting you every day. If I don't hear from you within 24 hours, you don't really like me like that.
Really?
So you don't really want this cootie cat like that. So no, because here's the thing, y'all go hard in 2 a day, 3 a days for football. Y'all go hard to get the law degree. Y'all go hard to do this, to be in the frat. Y'all sticking chicken heads up your butt to prove it to the fraternity.
They do that?
I'm just saying, y'all do the max for everything. Then when it come to us, you be like, I don't know, she can get a Happy Meal at McDonald's. Like,
That's fucked
no,
up.
I need
But
energy.
that's what you have to.
That's not even healthy.
You have to set the standard. See, every man treats every woman differently, right? It's no way you can expect, to get the same treatment out of every man. No man go get the same treatment out of every woman.
You can't expect the same treatment out of everybody, but like I feel like I'm so good at just seeing red flags, pink flags, all the flags.
Okay.
You know where red flags
You're
come
a
from,
referee
though?
now. Now you're a referee.
I'm the coach.
But you,
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's draft season.
but
And, all right.
Ooh, you moving and shaking. Shaking the roster up a little bit. Put pressure on her.
hey man,
Hey, she's turning it up, guys. It's been cold out here. Winter is coming. Will you be there?
wow.
You heard her. I mean, I listen well.
I think, but I think that what you're saying, like what both of y'all are saying, like I think it goes both ways. You see what I'm saying? Like that it could apply to men. It could apply to women. Like every woman is
at least when women say that they think that they love you up front, it's because they're really delirious and they think that they are because you dickmatize them. When men say it too soon, it's because they're trying to get their dick wet.
Yeah.
It's because they have an agenda. Like, first of all, it's hard to get a man to open up about his feelings in general. Didn't you just say it was too sappy for some type of conversation between you and your homeboys? So like,
she listens.
They very well, okay. Like, so we on the same page.
Come on, man. Y'all can open
wait,
up.
hold on.
See, here's
Hold
the
on.
thing. Here's the thing.
Hold up.
You can't compare us to opening up and talking about certain things because certain things are not my business. Certain things are not my place. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell my friends when they try to show me the pictures in their phone of their girl giving them hit, bro, I don't want to see that. I ain't never want to see your girl doing that kind of shit. I'm not one of them. And I tell them why. Because you know what I mean? Soon as you hate on her, and now you mad at her, but bro, you was just showing me pictures of you know what I mean, the other day. You was
Right.
So it's too much of a conflict. You gotta have some standards with your guys, right? I got some wild guys, I got some guys that's off the ringer. So some of the circumstances and situations that they put themselves in, I feel like I gotta be the one to kind of tell them, like, look, bro, Calm it down.
See, the dating pool got pee in it. I'm good.
The fuck?
See, that's too much.
Hey, hold up.
What do that mean? Y'all don't know these new words.
It's tainted. That's what she's saying. It's tainted. The dating pool is tainted.
When hasn't the dating pool ever been tainted?
But both of y'all said something, dude, and it was like you said,
really
guys. You said guys are not vulnerable. Guys, they don't want to be vulnerable. Okay, but there are guys out there who do be vulnerable, and you know what happens to them?
Y'all call them gay?
They call them niggas simps. You see what I'm saying?
No,
and they get treated.
Gay.
I don't know what they call them gay.
Yeah, they call them gay. It's okay when a woman call a man gay, but if you call a motherfucker gay, now what's wrong with you? You're homophobic. You're a narcissist. If a man call you a narcissist, that motherfucker is face ass. I hate this fucking world we living in, bro. Let me tell y'all something. Man, man, look. All these new fucking words and new made up meanings to exaggerate and exacerbate the real fucking reality that you live in. Just live in this real world. Be what the fuck you gonna be. We really don't care. Don't push it on people. God damn.
Okay, hold on.
That's all I'm saying. I didn't mean to holler at y'all, but you know what I mean? Like,
okay,
man,
I want to go back. I want to go back to
making up words and groups and shit. Man,
I want to go back to the statement, and I want to get your opinion on this because I've heard it numerous times. You have a guy who is vulnerable, who says, "I want to talk about this. You hurt my feelings about this. This made me feel like that," and they get shitted on. Am I lying?
Why do they get shitted on?
Am I lying?
Okay, well, maybe they need to be accountable and go ahead and just be more mindful and use their discernment on the women that they're picking. Because just like y'all said, we're not going to get a Russell Wilson out of Future. Y'all not going to get, you know what I'm saying, Michelle Obama out of Tiana
or Felicia
Trump.
Rashad.
You know what I'm saying?
Felicia Rashad.
So
good wholesome woman, Felicia, that was, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, like, I'm be honest with you, bro. If I heard anything negative about Felicia Rashad, it would make me look at the world differently because...
I mean, when I heard that MLK was running trains on hoes and cheating on his wife, I thought about him totally different.
I didn't hear that.
So
him and Jesse?
Had a dream.
Yeah.
Nick had a dream.
Him and Jesse?
He like pussy like all of
Jesse?
Yeah, and then he
keep our head down.
Made it a reality, yeah.
Realize.
Can you imagine how much good... Now, wait a minute. I want everybody to think about this. Let's take 5 to 10 seconds and think about how much ass was offered to the good Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King after
Malcolm X. I mean, all
of
that.
I don't think...
Wait a minute, y'all. How much ass
I don't think Malcolm was on that. I don't think Malcolm was on that.
To Martin, how much ass was offered to him just every week? Them girls over there looking good, and you know they had them curves. Hey. How much ass was offered to him? You know what I mean? The man was up there preaching. Come on, man, y'all.
Hey, man, listen.
The man couldn't resist.
I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all not gonna.
Couldn't resist all that good wholesome. The pews was filled.
I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all not gonna do. You not gonna sit up here and
donations, choosing fees. Okay. Man.
Let the ghetto congregation say amen. Okay.
I'm done.
Y'all not gonna disrespect Martin Luther King.
I'm done. Blessings to the game. Blessings. That's all I'm gonna say. Blessings to the game.
And it's Knick Knack fault. She brought it up.
Knick-Knack said
you said he was out here running trains.
I told you I was trouble.
My man.
I told you that.
But the FBI never said Martin was running trains on motherfuckers. They said he had hoes, but they didn't say he was running trains on people.
Choosing fees.
They have it on audio. There's recorded tape of him and his guys.
Him and Jesse?
That. Yeah. I don't know.
Jesse definitely.
Keep the whole head down.
Jesse went back there.
Keep our head down, Jesse. Keep it down. I will come back to...
Hold on. Put the wig back on. Put the wig back on.
Fucked up. I cut the balls off. Hey, man, look. Hey, man.
Y'all gonna get paid.
Hey, y'all, listen.
This is Chicago shit, y'all. I'm telling you.
This is all allegations. Allegedly. And I do want to point this out. None of this came out until Knick Knack came on this fucking podcast. It's her fault. It is her fault.
You're welcome in advance. You're welcome. Okay.
Chicago's finest right now. That's what y'all getting. You getting some real authentic shit. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like it just don't. This shit's not scripted whatsoever
At all.
So, okay, speaking of, Damn. Speaking of scripted and speaking of preparation, so you have a motherfucker like Michael Jordan who goes in the gym and he trains, or a motherfucker like who the fuck I'm thinking about?
Kobe.
He passed away.
Curry.
Curry.
Yeah.
So they train, right? They may go in there and may shoot 100 jump shots, whatever.
1,000, yeah.
How do you train?
I train by just being me, because I feel like honestly that's what makes my talk show so lit. Is just me being me.
I could tell. Hey, Ram said that though too.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you do? So let's dive into you. What makes you? Like, what do you define a definition of you? We'll come right back.
Go right there to a break. Hey yo, shout out to you know what? I'm not shouting out nobody because
shout out to everybody that give out coupons. We need more coupons. I used to like coupons. Where the fuck are the coupons? What's the shits? We be right back.
This comedian Marnie P checking in from the S.H.I.T.S podcast.
We are back at the S.H.I.T.S podcast, and this is a time where we are either shooting shit, starting some shit,
or picking up
what shit left off.
Okay, now what was we at? We was talking about.
So you was talking about how you train. So how do you train? What do you do? What do you train?
What do you when you say you really just practice on being you, right?
Yeah.
So
because I didn't even know I was gonna be in media. I didn't know I was gonna be hosting. All this is like super brand new. I'm 2 years into this, and I just kind of fell into it. So I haven't really trained. I don't have like the classic answers of like who a mentor would be, because I was never looking to even do that. Before this, I was wanting to be a personal trainer or like a model or like something, just something, not using my voice. So now I feel like when I'm not close to God, when I'm not reading my daily reading a day, or when I miss weeks at church, I feel like everything else kind of falls apart. So I feel like I don't really train necessarily in the career. I kind of train in who I am, like making sure I'm sturdy, making sure like when trolls come for me, I'm not stooping down to their level and making myself, be less than who I really am, because once you say something, you can't take that back.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? And we do live in that cancel culture. We do live in that, you know what I'm saying? Once
so what you just said about Martin Luther King, you can't take that back. Okay, good.
I said it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
And she said it about Malcolm X too.
No, I didn't. I said he got a lot of panties thrown at him. I didn't say he was running trains.
Oh, okay.
Correction.
Okay.
So that's how I train,
Okay.
I feel like you got to be a solid you in order for you to be good for everybody else.
Say that again.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Say it again.
And so I can,
heavy.
no matter whatever topic I'm bringing to you, I want my energy to be right. I want you to be like, damn, I feel motivated to, be me, or to, apply for that job, or I feel like motivated to get up out the bed now. I can brush my teeth because, man, I was depressed, but you made me laugh, like you made me smile. Smiles are contagious, all that. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
So that's what it's really about for me.
That is true. That's dope as hell. Two characteristics that you think are essential to be successful in this industry.
Two characteristics to be successful in this industry. I think that you have to be vulnerable. And I think
that's the third time we said that word. Like the fourth time we said that word today.
Yeah, and I think that you have to be passionate. I think you have to be passionate, because a lot of it stinks.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I really, really, really love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else, but like booking interviews be a pain.
Oh my
you
fucking
like,
goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Like you'll post a flyer and be like, hey, my interview is such and such. They'll inbox you, be like, how much is your interview? How long are they? And you already posted it. You gotta like, it's the patience that comes with it. It's the all of that. You know what I'm saying? So some days it's hard. Sometimes it's trying. Sometimes it's exhausting. But like, if you're passionate about it, you're like, okay, like, once you get there, you got the mic in front of you, like, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
So you gotta be comfortable. I feel like if you're not comfortable doing this, you won't last long.
Okay.
That's why most podcasts don't have a longevity. It's like after 10 episodes, 20 episodes, you know what I mean? It starts dropping off in that category because it's not in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This gotta be in you. It takes work.
I wasn't so comfortable in the first like 6 months to a year. Like I was drinking every time before I would go live.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was drinking? What was live?
Margaritas. I love margaritas. And then after a while, I was like, you know what? Like, and then when me and God, had our exchange, I'm like, I can't be getting drunk. Like, I got to be like,
Mm-hmm. So let me ask this question: do you ever feel awkward if you drunk and you talking to God?
No, I feel like. No, I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. No. I feel like when I am high, or if I have a margarita, then I'm in God's living room and we're like closer together. I feel like elevated. I feel like more creative. I feel like closer to Him. I feel like I'm more like open to really speak my mind even more. Articulate.
It's not like he gonna be like, "Hey, hit me back when you sober up." Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Hell nah.
No ridicule here.
No judging. No, we're not judging. Hey, if we didn't judge Martin Luther King for them trains, we're not judging that right there.
We're human.
So you spoke about the whole passionate part of it. Speak about what you mean as far as being vulnerable.
You have to be vulnerable enough to, accept people loving you and embracing you.
Yep.
It's easy to give compliments, but a lot of people don't even know how to take a compliment. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, that's real true.
Yo, I know this dude named Rhymestone. I be giving him compliments about how he do his shit, and he just can't fucking accept it at all.
Throw it back at
but
you.
Anyway,
No, you're the man. You
Go
like,
ahead,
hey,
go
Ryan,
ahead.
you're the man. You're like, no, you're the man. Like, no, you're the man. No, you're the man.
Yeah, you're the man.
So, I mean, but that
Shout
makes,
out to the governor. He's sitting over there talking shit about it.
that makes sense.
In front of him, not behind his back.
That make a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And I feel like because there's so much networking, it really is who you know, not what you know. Because who you know is going to teach you what you need to know because they want to put you in a position to win. No, really.
That's how it should be.
Did you go to college?
I did go to college.
Ooh, that was my next question.
Let me ask you something about
Illinois School of
networking
Media.
in college. Do you feel like the education was more important, or the networking and the friendships that you built and made while in college was more important?
I think that the networking that I should have been doing was more important than the book work that I aced.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
So,
Dap it up. We need you to fuck
Hold up. Speaking of education, speak about the Illinois School of Media.
Ooh, okay. Shout out to all the Illinois Media School personnel, admin, students, prospective students, alumni, all of them in between. So Illinois Media School actually has 2 locations. There's one in Lombard, and then there's one in the actual city. And they just teach you in 8 months core media skills. So podcasts, radio, talk shows, producing, just everything, the ins and outs, movies and documentaries and the different shots and how to handle equipment and just everything. Different
crash
assignments.
course basically. Though.
Yeah, music videos. We did it all, everything.
That's good.
And I feel like the best part about it for me was the networking. Definitely.
How big were the classes? Were the classes big?
The classes weren't so big, so you really get that attention that you need to learn everything. And then, it's open. There's like morning classes, night classes. So if you're in day classes and you want to get that extra work in, you can still hit the studio while the night classes in their classrooms. Like you have access to all those resources. They bring in speakers. David Hoff from 670 The Score, ESPN, sports radio, like all types of people, So it's worth it. It's worth it.
So you spoke about networking, and we spoke with Jimmy Blunt, and he spoke very highly about you.
Okay.
Said that you all went to school together, and he spoke really highly about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's dope. He said it's a lot of networking going on up in the school, and like to me, what I got from it is that it's another hub for creatives. You see what I'm saying? And I think that with Chicago, me personally, I feel like we don't have enough. You see what I'm saying? Like compared to compared to other cities. But that's just my personal opinion. He's about to say something.
Yeah. You know, I feel like what Illinois Media School really offers that a lot of other, like, quote-unquote hubs, like you would say, though, is I feel like they really push you to be professional. You know what I'm saying? Because you need that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a good balance to be just, you know, like who you are, but it's also, you know, who's going.
You got to have the balance.
Yeah, you do got to have the balance. You do.
And I think that for me, like that's probably been my biggest gripe is that I think people treat entertainment like you don't have to be professional at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Just because this business is not us going into a factory and making some shit or sitting in a cubicle
and clocking in, clocking out.
Right, exactly. Like sometimes motherfuckers feel like they don't have to honor agreements. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they don't have, you know, like it's like,
or they don't have to work hard.
Right. You see what I'm saying? I feel like that's the part that I have a problem with.
We'll be right back, dog.
We will take a break. Hey, yo, shout out to all the motherfuckers out there, man, that's doing what they're supposed to do, man. And I ain't got nothing to say about that, man. It's the S.H.I.T.S podcast. It's the shit. Yo. This your boy Monsoons, the Rock from the S.H.I.T.S podcast and the S.H.I.T.S radio. Just letting y'all know, Saturday, October 29th, is going down in Magoo's, y'all. 6550 South Bernard, Chicago's dopest Halloween party. Brought to you by the S.H.I.T.S podcast and Madison Media Collection. Tickets available on Eventbrite. Yo, it's only $10 to get in. 9 p.m. until. It'll be a contest for the sexiest costume. And we got my man DJ Sin City controlling the crowd. Once again, y'all, Saturday, October 29th, Magoo's, Chicago's dopest Halloween party. Brought to you by the S.H.I.T.S podcast and Madison Media Collection. Y'all make sure y'all get them tickets early at Eventbrite because they are sure to sell out like Clarence Thomas. Yo, y'all make sure y'all tap in. It's the shit. We are back at the S.H.I.T.S podcast and we are kicking it with the phenomenal and hilarious Nick Nack. Let me tell y'all something. We might get shut down after this one because
I don't think we're gonna get shut down. Look, let's lighten the mood a little bit. But I want to ask her a serious question because she said something that's near and dear to my heart. I got 3 daughters, right? Okay. So let everybody know how important fathers are, especially to their daughters and growing up and being there in their lives. You know, let the men know that they're really needed. Let the fathers know how important it is. You know, it helps y'all.
Fathers are so important. They set that example of what it's supposed to look like when a man loves you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we watch our parents smoke cigarettes and then they're like, but don't smoke them. You know what I'm saying? Like they're telling you, but not showing you. So like your dad for, son or daughter is just that example. You know what I'm saying? That's the guy who's supposed to never come for your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the guy who's supposed to, saying, keep your secrets. That's the guy who's supposed to, and for the daughter, that's the guy who's supposed to open the door for you, let you know that like 4 for 4 is not enough for you to spread your legs, sis. Like, you know what I'm saying? And neither is the clout either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Please tell them about the clout. Please tell them about the clout.
Did you say a 4 for 4?
I mean,
yeah, because that's the truth. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And also how to treat
Nowadays,
your mom.
you
know what I'm saying? How you watch your dad treat your mom.
That is so true.
Important.
That's
that is so true.
You have to watch how love happens and unravels and works in order for you to,
That is so
just
true.
like in the black community, you need to see a black person be a doctor. You need to see a black person so it seems attainable. You know what I'm saying? It's not just
you need to it has to be what's what I'm looking for? Tangible.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
obtainable.
Yeah. Damn, that's dope as fuck. Who would be your dream interview?
My dream interview would be it changed.
Top 5, okay, because that's too hard to give us 5. Give us 5.
Top 3.
No, give us 5 because I'm sure she got about 10, but she can come up with 5 real quick. Beyonce. No, I'm just playing.
She's gonna say Martin Luther King.
I'm crying. Oh my goodness. So they can be dead or alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dead
okay.
alive.
Yeah. So I would interview Tupac. I would interview Jesus.
No, you can't interview Jesus. Jesus ain't giving you no interview. You gotta wait in line.
What?
Like,
first of all, blessed and highly favored. Okay, I think I got an express ticket in the, you know what I'm saying, back here somewhere. So
Miss Emma made grits for everybody for 3 weeks. You can't top that.
I would want to interview
Who else? Who you got?
Oprah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I am like I got into all this like intending to host a talk show, and I fell more into radio. So here we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
okay.
And I mean, so that's my top 3.
Okay, that's dope as hell. Bud, what about you? Who would be your top 3?
Top 3 interviews. Man, my man Ghostface. Ghostface is one of my favorite rappers. He's very entertaining. I like this little skit I saw him do about surviving off of like $10 a day. And he broke down some meals, you know what I mean, that he would survive on for $10. Who else would be a good interview? A woman. I would interview Thelma of Good Times. I always wanted to ask Thelma, some questions. Thelma, I love Thelma. And then another interview, Sean Kemp, one of the greatest NBA players to me, because he started me to dunking. That was my idol in basketball. All I wanted to do was dunk on you. Once I started dunking, I was posterizing niggas. Like, that's what I was known for in Ogden Park. I was dunking on your ass if you was on that court. Fuck with me if you want to when I got that ball around the 3-point line and you running your ass down that middle. I'm splashing your ass. And I might hang on the rim and swing around. So, yeah, that would be my top 3. And then, like, if I had 2 more rappers, I would interview, Eric B. and Rakim, the God Allah. You know what I mean? Get him on, dig into him a little bit, and then, man, get the governor out there, get Rhymester out there. We got Rhymester in the house.
It would be, for me, it would be Will Smith.
Now? Yeah, after the slap? Okay.
Now, Will Smith. It would be Puffy. And then I would.
He crossed my mind.
You better have security. Yeah. You better have security for Puffy.
And then
when Puffy asks you when you go party with me,
oh yeah,
and he look at you, you got the shade.
I heard some of them stories too. And then I probably would interview Tupac's mother. Only because I would like to ask her if she actually told Tupac never stop until you bust a nut.
My mama told me never stop until you bust.
Really?
Because I'm just trying to figure out who would tell.
Bro, she is still on you, bro.
Okay, my bad. Okay,
as she should.
All right. So, when was the last time you cried tears of joy?
Oh.
I cried tears of joy. Like, I want to say like 2 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was the occasion? Break it down if you can.
I was just excited about this music video that I booked. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a dope.
Yeah, because I just have kind of like not been feeling like myself lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, like, it's gonna be okay. Like, everything is still moving. You don't ever miss out on anything that you're supposed to. And like, sometimes you gotta be wanting you to slow down. You know what I'm saying? For a reason. So.
Man, my daughter called me and told me she had an accident. She was fine. And if you know how my daughter drive, you would be crying too. Like, oh, your car was totaled and you walked away? Oh, baby.
You definitely crying too.
I was like, oof. Man, I was riding with my daughter. Let me tell y'all a story. I was riding with my daughter, and my daughter was in the left lane, and let's just say she made a right turn. Left lane, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm on the right side of the car.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't teach you this. Where you learn this at? Like, I'm in the car flipping out. I said, but listen, you got to understand, semi-trucks can't slow down. Buses can't slow down.
Right.
School buses can't slow down, my dear. You will be in fucking jail.
Yeah.
If not dead. So I don't want to lose you. Let's get this reckless shit out the way.
Yeah.
I understood fast that these youth, we really have to be involved in all these youth as much as we can. We have to let them know certain things that they doing, like driving reckless. They drive reckless on purpose. Have you noticed this? Like, if you got to get in tune with them. I ride with them, and I'm scared now, but I have to ride with them because I feel like it's my mission to tell them the truth and walk away from them. I don't want to harp it on you. So you want to put it on your mind. That's my job in a nice enough way to where I'm teaching. I'm not hurting your feelings, but I'm letting you know, bro, you can't keep doing this shit.
That's true.
You gotta do better.
All right.
Some of them understand. I get good results. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that she's okay. So
that was beautiful.
I got a hard question for you.
Okay.
What would you do if your significant other's mother got drunk and swung on you?
Oh shit!
Took a swing at you, and
Oh,
she
man.
missed. And she missed.
Oh, she missed?
Yeah.
Oh,
But you love like this. This is your significant other, and you love.
is
you
he
love.
there?
He's there.
Yeah, he
He's
does
there.
a
He's
picnic.
there.
Oh, I would be like, get her. Like,
You wouldn't swing back.
no. I feel like whoever because you said spouse, like my husband,
Yeah.
whoever I'm with, like I'm just gonna respect him just so immensely. Like I can't swing on his mama,
Yeah.
but like he gonna have to get
I
her.
don't blame.
Okay.
So
So.
not these niggas. Probably not so much, but like my husband, my
Right.
man.
Right.
So
What if she connected?
Now look, this a dip.
yeah,
you
like
like.
I would, especially like if this was like real life and this is like really my life and
Yeah,
like
West Side.
this is my money maker and she like
West Side.
connected, I'm gonna have to defend myself
She splashed you a
and
little bit.
be swinging back. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna have to pin her down until he get there or something, you know.
You ain't getting busy on moms, but you.
Oh,
She
no,
definitely
no,
not
no.
getting invited back to
No,
the
because
family
I'm too
reunion.
cute to be fighting anyway, and I feel like it's always the uglies who be wanting to fight the pretty women
Talk
to
about
make them
that.
ugly too. Like
She dropping.
I'm not.
Okay, now let's talk this. Now that we
True.
open the gate. Now that we open the gate.
Yeah.
How much hate do you get from ugly women?
I don't know. I feel like I be so drowned in the love that I be getting that I don't even be
don't
noticing
pay
when
attention
people
to
be.
it?
I don't be noticing.
That's
'Cause
a great
I just
answer.
be getting so
I
much
like how she
love.
curved.
That's a great answer. She's
You know what I'm saying?
she's
You gotta
be
trained.
honest.
She's trained.
She
Hey,
got
yo,
honest
we're gonna
right
take a
now.
break
She
real
did a
quick.
good job.
Hey, yo,
She
shout
got
out to all the women out there that may be unattractive, but somebody still love you. God love you.
No, they be looking at her like,
It's just podcast.
who
Show.
she think she is? Got her shoulders out.
Ever evolved as a community of content creators leading the Chicago scene to new heights. Their most recent release, League Champs Volume 1, displays the versatility within the camp and its close associates.
Wait,
We had back at the S.H.I.T.S podcast, and we are just showing love. Bub just left. We showing love to everybody out there, attractive, unattractive, dead or alive. Church going, not church going. It don't matter. And at this point in time, it is the. What are we doing? Hold on. Give me a minute.
all right, I'm back.
Back. All right, y'all. It is
Come on, Nick.
the game portion of the show. Today's game, this week's game is DEUCES, and the participant will be the phenomenal Knick Knack. She done drop gems on y'all about everything from Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and smoke weed around Jesus.
With Jesus. And he was on my couch.
Lord.
All right, so basically, you get like 40 seconds to respond. You got in total 40 seconds, right?
Oh, okay.
All right. So name of the game is called DEUCES. And it's only called DEUCES because it give you two situations. Well, basically, something like that. No, you got a minute.
For each question or for all of the questions?
The whole
total.
thing.
So how many questions are there?
It's like 3.
Okay.
It's not gonna take long. You
Not
ready?
major, yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, bet. 2 situations or reasons you'll call somebody a goofy.
2 situations. Okay. If they try to act different in front of a guy just because the guy was there, or if a guy lied to me.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
2 situations or reasons you'll call somebody petty.
What? If they unfollow me just because I don't follow them back, but your page is dry. Like, what am I following? Like, you need to have anything up.
She
Like,
going hard real quick.
Oh, that's one. That's one.
and another reason I would call you petty is, if everybody else reacted with a laugh to my Facebook post, but you put the like because you wanted to mess it up, that's petty. That's petty.
Okay. Oh shoot. I gotta keep going. 2 reasons. No, because I gotta keep this going. This is first. 2 reasons you'll slap somebody.
Ooh, if they spit on me.
Oh, guess
For
what?
sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one definitely gets slapped.
Another reason I would slap somebody is if they I mean, I can't think of any reason to like put my hands on nobody.
Damn, you good.
Yeah, but you just
know you get that from? You know you get that from? Martin Luther King. That's where you get it from. That's where you get it from. Like, dang.
Oh my gosh.
She turns the other cheek.
Hey yo, that was Deuces. Thank you for our phenomenal participant, Nick Nack, for participating in that. You know, hey, listen, let me tell you something. You will only hear that on the S.H.I.T.S podcast. If you hear somewhere else, slap a motherfucker, or call him a goofy, or call their ass petty, because they biting that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
really
right.
easy
All
to
three.
do. Bubble Ball, you hitting them with the underlay for the overlay?
Man, you know, this past week, man, I just realized how important game is, man, and how important it is for us to really talk to our kids. I'm so glad you're here. My daughter's 16, and she's very quiet. You know, sometimes I don't know how to talk to her, and then I just say fuck it, and I start talking to her, and that's always when I get the best results. So, parents, don't be afraid to talk to your children like normal people. Just talk to them. They know who you are. They've been around you for however many years they've been on earth. They might not be like, Dad, you crazy as hell. Mom, you nuts. But they know you nuts. They be around you all the time. You know what I mean? So just talk to your children.
Man,
be
that's
real
true.
with them. Don't try to be fake, phony. One thing that you said,
She said a lot.
no, I said one thing.
Oh.
I said one thing that she said was, don't do this. And they're doing that, right? The hardest part that I had to tell my children was, one day I'm going to leave here, right? And hopefully, if it goes to plan, I'm going to leave here before you. And hopefully, I've done enough and said enough to where you will be straight. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what you
And
want.
that's just my job as a father. I talk to them all individually, you know what I mean? And I talk to them all together, right? I give my daughter high school talks in front of my youngest daughter, who's 10. You understand what I'm saying? So she also hears this. And I talk to her about herself. I don't know what's going on in grammar school. You know what I mean? I know all the people at her school, but I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm not there. So all you can do is give them what you know. Get in the game. Talk to them like real people, because they're growing up to be real adults. They're growing up to be an adult one day. As my girl Nick Nack said, you know what I mean? She was blessed to have a father. She was blessed to have some tutelage. She was blessed to have the game given to her unadulterated, unequivocally, equally, and fairly. And man, that's what I just challenge all parents to do, especially the mothers. If you don't have that father figure in your life, find somebody to put in your son's life. Find somebody to have around so your daughter see how a woman gets treated. You know what I mean? As you see, so shall you do. Nick Nack, leave us with something, man, before you bounce.
Let the people know where they can find you at.
Definitely.
Because that's very important. They need to know where to find you at. Because the flack that we catch for this episode, we're going to direct it to you.
Okay, well,
Emails and all. No.
So you can find me on Instagram at Nick Nack Talk Show Host. That's NICNAC Talk Show Host. Okay. And then you can just click the link in my bio to my YouTube. I ain't really posting nothing anyway, but you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, click it anyway.
There you go.
And then you can just catch me out and about because, Nick Nack Show was on the move, and it's going to be a household name very, very soon.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And I want to say congratulations once again. Graduation.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Very dope.
Thank you.
And I want to say this just to let people know the way I got in tune with Nick Nack is because we went to an event and we seen you actually out doing your thing, and I was like
busy.
Very impressed with that.
Getting
it
busy.
was at the church.
She had her joints going. She was interviewing people in a dope setting. Dope ass setting.
It was dope.
Yeah.
It was seriously dope. And I must say this too, because you spoke about this earlier, as far as professionalism goes. When we hit you up about coming on to the show, the response was quick. You was honest about it, and you came through, and you held true, stay true to your word, and I appreciate that.
Yay.
Real talk, like seriously, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for coming on. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go do the research on that Martin Luther King thing.
That's all facts. I believe on that. That's all facts.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
No problem. Yo, Y'all can check us. Hey, yo, I got to put this out there. Make fans, not followers. We say that all the time. And we say it because we mean it. Make fans, not followers. Followers will get you clout. Fans will get you work. Trust the process, y'all. Be patient. Have a plan. Be persistent. Have a purpose. Also, Saturday, October 29th. I'm saying it early because y'all need to get these tickets earlier. Chicago's dopest Halloween party going down at Magoo's. Saturday, October 29th. It would be a contest for the sexiest costume, the most creative costume. I don't know. We might even throw in one for the most bogus costume.
Gotta have a bogus costume. It's gonna be $20 for the most bogus costume. Bogus, right? You gotta be like the least effort. Like
You know what I wanted to do?
A sheet with a.
I wanted to come as Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
The reggae. I was about to say the reggae artist
from Scooby Doo.
Call me Mr. Bombastic.
But the fantastic. Oh, I don't know. He's heard that part. Anyway, y'all can catch us every Monday on Fluent Radio. Yep. www.fluentradio.com. You can also find us at theshitspodcast.com. We are on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, all podcast streaming platforms. Y'all can find us there. Subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know if you liked it. Let us know if you didn't like it. If you didn't like it,
I don't really want to know if you didn't like it. Just leave us a comment if you like it.
I do. It's cool. It's cool. You need that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I got enough negative people in my life. I don't need people I can't see.
That's true. I guess. Hey, we'll holler at y'all next week. Y'all stay prosperous. Oh, yeah, wait. Shout out to Gorilla Glue, a.k.a. DEUCES. You know what I'm saying?
Behind the scenes, you'll never see until we put a picture up.
Let me tell y'all something. Not only is DEUCES the executive producer of the Shits Podcast, that man just had a big, major fucking hand in producing one of the most dope albums to come out this year, which was Camouflage by my man Veil the General. So shout out to my man DEUCES for that.
We giving you your flowers whether you want them or not, nigga. You can't never take them.
And we gonna get his ass on this plane to go to motherfucking Fort Lauderdale.
We do that, boy. It's over. We taking all kind of pictures with Durs.
All right, y'all. We'll holler at y'all next week, man. It's just podcast. It's the shit.
Love y'all selves. Be good.
Can I get a 4 for 4?